Invisible. Pain. New game, even though I've done this. Slot 1. Let's just do normal. Let's just do normal. Just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. 1837 to 1852. Emily Goldwyn. Ruler of the Empire of the Isles. You have numerous enemies. Your father is Lord Corvo Tano, infamous royal protector and spy master. In the years since you took the throne, Corvo has spent many hours training you in the arts of stealth and combat.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Second. Okay. Cut through that. Where am I going? Back?
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Like that?
Easy as cake. What's next?
What's next? Where? Oh, the swimming part. And climbing.
Only I could spend every day running and jumping.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see where we're at.
Until I understand this, I have to go to hide.
Now to test my agility. I'll have to jump up and grab the edge to climb over.
I'm not jumping very well. I'm not jumping! No, it's so hard. I can do this most of the time. Not jumping at the right time is what the problem is. Okay. The hell? It's not like it's hard, it's like a jump.
You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Fuck that.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Let's see how this works. Fine.
No, again, without letting me see you.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying that much attention.
I've got to sneak to get through this.
It's coming back this way.
Stay out of my line of sight.
I've got to be more careful here.
Well, if you quit looking
I
at
saw
me.
that.
Damn, made too much noise.
What's the noise?
Move up quietly and apply a chokehold.
It's not the noise so much as it is the looking.
If you're quick enough with the chokehold, that's one more person who gets to wake up and go home. Crouch down and approach from behind.
Now,
Most
go
people won't notice you if you're above them, overhead.
behind the big fat dead whale. Keep.
Stay low.
And there we go. Come on, tap.
That's my girl. See how quiet you are, young lady.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Don't make any sound.
Try not to.
Use cover to stay out of sight. No, again, without letting me see you.
Oops, got spotted.
Given time, an enemy will notice you, even if you're at the edge of their peripheral vision. Crouch down and approach from behind.
Didn't see anything at all.
Stay low enemy's line of sight.
Like that. Okay, it's locked. And unlock. Open.
Why fight when you can slip past?
Next section. Okay, it's like a bunch of ammunition.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. A crossbow is quiet.
And one more. There we go.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, not really. Not really.
Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Good. Block with your blade. Come on. Well done. Come on. Come on. Very good.
Okay, got it.
You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick. Come on. Smart move. Come on. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. Come on. Come on.
There we go.
When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Come on. Come on.
Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Okay, let's go on. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Empress Josephine Caldwin, assassinated 15 years ago. Visitors from across the Empire and the Isles have journeyed to Dunwall for the occasion.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Well. Touchy, touchy, touchy.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you, that these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
And this is the truly ugly throne.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think Alice has protected you. But that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
Not doing very well at protecting herself, is she? Oh, let's play her. Yes. Play as Emily.
Cast you in cold marble.
No!
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and I'll bring her to Caldwin prison until her trial.
Bump.
My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Oh, that sounds...
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
Well, that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
The other one is probably currently in stone.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Okay. Let's explore. Some fruit. Read a letter. We face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all of the victims have openly opposed you? Is it not strange, then oh so very convenient? Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you do not include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Lenora Helmswater. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, will launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing. Pending your approval, of course. On the platform we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near and far and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol true of heart and homeward bound. Your faithfully advisor, Wainwright. Empress, presented for your approval the schedule for Middle Song's Eve. Blah blah blah. Evening with meal with Lord Corvo at his request. Okay.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Okay, let's get the hell out of Dodge.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Oh, money. Money.
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
And she's dead. Audience request. Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have an urgent need for his time. I'm carrying a message that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. All the boats are being sent away from the docks but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Megan's monster. Dead body. Dead body. Dead. Lock that I cannot open.
I need
just
my
yet.
signet ring.
Okay. Full health.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
Okay. Let's get you out of here so that they don't know where you are. I'll pick up that. I want my powers. I want my powers. Let's see what's in the bathroom. Oh, coins. Well, bathing salts. I can sell that. Message.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you, and your mother before you, could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit, but trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
Okay. Let's move on downstairs. Save. Saving. Oh, I was going to turn on subtitles. Subtitles. Audio. Yes. I forgot to set on it. The Royal Protector. Way too much reading. Too much reading.
I'm hungry.
They're always hungry. They're always hungry. Okay, what's in anything I can use in here? Nope. A couple coins. Nothing. Another one. Okay. There is the guy down here. I can hear him.
Something feels wrong.
Newspaper. Crown Killer strikes again. Dunwall's citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Caldwin has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the crown killer is the culprit, given the gruesome death left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most loyal outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is this now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare to criticize the throne? Oh, hello, money. Nothing? Where are you? Oh, you're over here. And let's
traitors.
Let's hide you. Up we go, dum da dum da dum. She's pretty strong. Pretty strong. Carrying this big lump, crouched. Okay. And around we go. Down the stairs. Don't think there's much in here, but we'll check the cabinets. Because, you know, money. Can't tell me all the silver set is not worth something. Hello. Okay, so let's see where we're at here.
With the throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Hungry day yet? Oh, it's gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench.
Come on, Rambo. Go, Ramsay. Go, go, go.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up. Let's have a look.
I'll help you look around.
That's Emily Caldwin!
You're done.
Yeah, I don't really want to kill them. I'm not good at it.
No! Damn it!
See, I told you I wasn't good at it. I'm better at stealth. Better at stealth. Last checkpoint. Last checkpoint. Okay, let's continue.
Stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself.
Uh-huh.
The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
It's just me, or does that sound like Corvo? Okay, let's go hide. Let's go hide. Let's go hide. And let's get him out of my way. Get my ring.
This won't leave my hand again.
Let's take you. Let's take you and dump ya. Escape Dunwall Tower, get the signet ring, which I've got. Open.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
And there we go.
Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial Suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
Yep. Get some stuff. Yeah. Scumbag. Those books. Whispers of the Void. Yeah. Big wine. Little boat. Samuel Beechworth
Old
Harvey.
Samuel made this. I'm glad he didn't live to see me driven out of Dunwall Tower.
Letter from Wyman. Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night, and the only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever way is while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your Emperor's face. It makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your royal protector functions, know that I am joking and perfectly aware that the white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Bristol. Take care, my darling Emily, and don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you. Wyman. Ah, she's got a sweetheart. Let's see. Her palace. That would be the tower that she spent time in. The Gold Cat, which she also spent time in. Corvo Attano, the Royal Protector, in Our Time, Part 1. His parents were older at the time of his birth, and his father died in a lumber accident outside the city when Corvo was still young. Around this time, his only sibling, a firstborn sister, moved away to Morley, and the family subsequently lost all contact with her. Only 16, Corvo dazzled the people of Karnaca when he entered and won the annual Blade Verbena. The spectators, all from over Serkonos, were thrilled to see someone so young and striking from a working-class family advance through duel after duel, eventually taking the prize. This unexpected outcome secured Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Serkonian Guard. As a soldier, he was involved in a number of conflicts against organized criminal groups, rogue city-states within Serkonos, and pirate bands along the chain of islands radiating east of Serkonos. Sent from his homeland at the age of 18 by the Duke of Serkonos, then Theodanis Abeli, Duke of Luca Abeli, Corvo was assigned to serve the Emperor in Dunwall as a diplomatic gift. His Draconian heritage made him a bit of an outsider in Dunwall, but the capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old world mystery. A few months after he moved to Dunwall, it is recorded that Corvo received word that his mother had passed away several weeks after his departure for Karnaca. That's sad. Emily. Konos, Dunwall, Bristol, Morley. Okay. Part 2. In an act of rebellion, young Jessamine Caldwin chose Corvo as her royal protector when Corvo was 19 and she was 12. He served her loyally as a bodyguard, courier, and some say spy before and after she was crowned empress. Though it was scandalous gossip at the time, it is said that they began a love affair around 1823 when Jessamine was 18 and Corvo 25. The next chapter of Etano's life is like something out of a legend. During the time of the rat plague, when the empress fell, Corvo was accused of regicide and sentenced for execution. He was thrown into Coldridge prison and publicly reviled. He escaped, and as part of a small conspiracy dedicated to throwing down the tyrannical Lord Regent, Corvo struck back at the people who killed the empress and who wronged him. As the Lord Regent fell, the loyalist conspiracy turned on Corvo, poisoning him. Surviving through some inner resilience, he located the true assassin of the empress and fought his way to out of the flooded district. Corvo eventually cornered the last of the loyalists on King Sparrow Island at the Burrows Lighthouse and rescued Emily Caldwin, heir to the throne. The romantic involvement between Corvo Etano and the Empress Jessamine Caldwin was a terribly kept court secret, and it is widely held that Emily Caldwin is their daughter. Following the interregnum, Corvo watched over Emily as she began to rule the Empire of the Isles. And that is the backstory. The twins, a dead whale.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
More big blocks of gold, smaller
this could be handy.
Gold. Statue. What do we have here? Bone charms. Not gonna read that. Read that. Get that.
I better take these.
SBJ Health Elixir replenishes health. The Admire solution replenishes mana. Admire. Gun.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
And spyglass. And I think I've got most everything, so we will leave. Go to the streets. And out we go. Loading, loading. It's always loading. I'll continue.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
Let's see what's around here. Old history textbook. The Whaling Trade. 1631. Emily. Handwritten note at the end of the chapter. Half of something more regards. Whalers fell to the rough coast out of Morley. You can still see the remains of ships poking out of the water should you ever visit Arnaca, I think. Also, there's no mention here that it was Sokolov himself who designed the first steam-powered whaling ships. He'll tell you all about it if you ask, and he's sober.
What would my old governess say? Callista would probably tell me to sit up straight and to marry Wyman. She'd ask me when the War of the Four Crowns ended. 1625.
Nothing. And that painting, which I've seen before, Custis Morgan and the Postulate Child. Some coins. And out we go. Open. And we're outside.
I've gotta get out of Dunwall.
Down we go.
I've gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
That's the plan. And down we go. And down some more.
What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become?
Anyone around here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Anything? Nope. And booyah, he's dead.
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
Let's dump you somewhere. Not gonna find you right. Oh, I don't want to go in the little hutty thing. You can go over here. Okay, anything there? Some bread. Not too much. Okay. Save, even though it's saving automatically.
Listen up, I have bad
The
news.
city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it. Got your...
Stay ready, I want you in place. Just after the Duke and our new Empress make their appearance, things will happen fast. Do your part and there's a share of the spoils for you and the others. Turn on me now and I'll ask the Duke to send his assassin after our dear old parents. Trust me, the so-called crown killer is the last dinner guest you want in your home.
Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Can I read? Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid? I know all my letters and then some.
Okay.
The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
Here we go. And you're dead. That worked. Well, not dead, but out of commission. That worked. Hello. Nothing. Dead body. Another painting. The obtuse arguments of Lady Boyle. 451. Nothing. Ick. Dr. Galvani's journal. Second day, month of Earth, 1852. I've lived in Dunwall most of my life, surviving even the dreaded rat plague 15 years ago. I remember people fighting and killing each other for a half-empty elixir flask. I dealt with housebreakers repeatedly back then and ultimately decided to sell my house at Clavering in favor of a more secure location. Surely I won't be disturbed anymore living so close to Dunwall Tower itself. On some days I've even seen the Empress riding by in a carriage. Once already I thought I spied the Royal Protector on a nearby rooftop watching a street altercation below. So I feel safer now. I have less space here, but should still be able to conduct my experiments without fearing the loss of any expensive lab equipment or the funding my work so dearly depends upon. Yeah, well, we already robbed you once, so let's just do it again. 4. There we go. Don't need any of that. Nothing else there. Anything? Not seeing anything else, really. Oh, missed that copper wire. Okay. Save game. Save game. There.
He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. He says yeah.
What's in this doorway? Hide that. Save. I save a lot. Bright sometimes. Not. Okay. What does this have to say?
Kiela, sorry you missed us. I'll be taking the children away from Dunwall earlier than expected, a few weeks before the upcoming anniversary of Empress Jessamine's death. Things are about to get bad, and I'm not just talking about the Crown Killer. Besides, there's profit to be made bringing new silver miners down south, so arrangements must be made. talk for now.
Okay. Pistols, which I don't need. Okay, what else do we have? Nothing. Oh, a little bit of money. Okay, nothing much. Save. Let's just get here. Guy up there, guy down there. Don't know if there's much up there, but I want to see. I want to see. Okay, I know there's a way.
That's Emily Caldwell! Take it! Someone there?
Fuck me. I hate that. Let's try in here. Let's try this again. See if we can get through it. See if we can get through it. See if we can get through it. Oh. Where is he? So that I don't have to go through everything again. Here we go. There. Anything up here? Anything up here? Just clutter and crap. Oh.
One night at the boarding house. One night. Uncover the shoulders.
Save. Save.
Huh? Who opened this door? Maybe the wind or something.
Oh, they're gonna go away.
Nothing.
There we go. Got him out of the way. I don't know if there's anything worthwhile in here, but we'll check things out. A coin, a whole whopping coin. What's this? Captain Ramsey's orders. All city watch personnel assigned to posts in the immediate vicinity around Dunwall Tower. On the anniversary of tomorrow, we'll be receiving guests from across the Empire. Most are detailed in your itineraries, but there is an unlisted contingent from Karnaca. It's the last minute, but important. None other than Duke of Serkonos will be traveling with an entourage that includes VIP guests and some rather exotic equipment aimed at impressing our Empress. Let them pass and don't bother harassing them with the usual inspection nonsense. On my orders, and if you spoil the surprise, I'll have your head. Disseminate this note to all squads. Captain Mortimer Ramsey. So let's... Oh, copper wire. And... a grenade, which I probably won't use, but it's nice to have. Okay, now we gotta go back down. And go to the next section. Just kind of go back the way we came. Would you believe? Let's see. Oops. Got spotted. I don't think he noticed too much, though. We shall see. Okay, where are they? The boy's there. Around, go back. Come on, come on, come on. Notice me if I'm quick.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name. Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested. People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Okay, where to go?
No.
Oop. Oop.
I think I just saw something.
And I says, I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it.
Okay, where are you?
Whatever. Put in a request for new boots, and what did I get? A sock.
Okay. Let's see what's around here. I have an alleyway with a person. What does the person have to say?
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live. Just minding my own business, trying to get by.
In the garbage bin? Because you know, garbage bins are useful places.
I bet my last coin is gonna be Brian Hagfish again.
Blech.
Maybe I should have it looked at. I don't think it's supposed to fester like that. Well, a little pus is alright. This?
Ugh. Open.
Citizens of Dunwall, listen up.
Dunwall anticipates sad anniversary. Preparations are well underway for the upcoming anniversary of the assassination of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, taken from us far too soon by deadly conspirators. The yearly remembrances will include a private ceremony to be held within Dunwall Tower, which will host distinguished guests from all corners of the Empire. Young Empress Emily is expected to recall fond memories of her mother and to address the people of Dunwall directly via street speaker. Excuse me. Business owners throughout Dunwall say they are ready for the influx of visitors expected on this day of mourning and will need food, lodging, and all manner of items and services during their stay.
Turn over all information concerning Emily Caldwin and Corvo Atano.
What's in here?
And treason.
It's a red hallway. Save, because you never know what you're going to find when you go in. I want to let me save. There we go. 628. Oh, damn it. Too soon. I don't really want to fight him. Don't really want to fight him. Yes, I want to load that game. Yes, I want to load that game. Continue.
Hello?
Ah, damn it.
I don't think supposed to fester like that. Well, a little fuss is all right. Yeah?
Alright, where are you?
Over there! On the stairs! Oh!
Well, that was gruesome, and I don't really want to do that. Because I don't want to kill him. Just have to remember to be give him a little bit more time. There he goes. There he goes. And there I go. Gotcha. Let's hide you in a corner. There you go, in a corner. I don't need any bullets, I don't think. Nothing. 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 Not that I need it right now, but you never know. Okay, what's in here? An office? Anything I can steal? Nope. What's in this door? Nothing. Nothing. Some food. Oh, statue. Statue's always good. And spin the globe. And take a look outside.
I won't lie. That silver pipe he was smoking the other night, it made him tremendously more attractive.
People hanging around. So let's go where it says marked private. Up the stairs. Second floor is going up.
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
Get out of here.
You have until tomorrow.
Okay.
To print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear of this, Printer. I'm the one who gave you the scoop on the crown kill.
What's happening now? No.
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
Nope. But let's find a place to dump ya. Let's dump you in here. Okay, what else have we got around here? Oh, Northern Star Chart. That's worth some money. Anything on these desks? Bullets, which I don't need. Let's go talk to this guy.
That man, part of the Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey of the City Watch.
You weren't the only one fooled. But I never ordered those killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of a crown killer. I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
You're forgiven. I'm not sure what happens next, but protect yourself. And when the time is right, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I hope you succeed.
Woe's plague beleaguered Dunwall. Dunwall's troubles have multiplied of late, calling into question the very efficacy and intervention of our Empress. As evidence that Emily Caldwin has forsaken us, we need to look no further than Rudsmoor Financial, more commonly called the Flooded District. Though recently drained, we dare not celebrate as the area is still riddled with maintenance problems remaining from its time underwater. With so many unable to find work, would this not be the perfect moment to unveil a grand scheme to restore this once posh area? Alas, no further considerations have been proposed, nor has the Empress submitted solutions for the current whale oil shortage. Even as we endure rationing and discomfort, the picture of incompetent leadership is completed when you dare add the periodic accidental citizen deaths at the hand of Dunwall City Watch. All the while, Captain Mortimer Ramsey, appointed by our Empress, maintained the perfect innocence of those men and women in uniform who are supposed to protect us. All is not happy. All is not happy.
Just once I'd like to see her buy the drinks. Just one
Crown
time.
Killer strikes again.
Is that too much to ask?
Wanted, ghastly murders, Crown Killer. Anything else I can steal in this place? Maps. Posters. Okay, not a heck of a lot in here. Woe's plague. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? It's over there.
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grind. Sometimes I hear she's deaf on purpose.
Let's save. Up. Let's save. Okay. And it's a big drop. Map. Black Pony Pub, Dunwall Courier, City Watch Armory, Tower Gate, Boyle Industries Office. Lauren Maps. I don't want to go down just yet. I want to go over.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
What? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
Let's put you in here. Let's put you in the dumpster. That's what dumpsters are for, isn't it? Let's see what we have around here. Rat skewers, yum. Nothing. Oh, oil. Okay. Anything down here? Save. Always save. Save lots. Save often. And rob the place blind.
So it's a coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Attano couldn't stop it.
There's money to be made on this, mark my words.
You seem chuffed and happy. What if it all goes to pieces? Sometimes these things end with people like us face down on an executioner's block.
I'll be fine, I assure you. My grandmother turned a profit on the plague, and I'll come out ahead under the Duke of Serkonos and our new Empress.
Okay. Let's see what's in here.
Maybe the crown.
Save. Saving is good. Let's see.
Killer will come back. Might be wounded. Maybe an easy way for me to earn a medal.
You're not very bright, are you? There's a bright path standing right in front of you.
I hope the crown killer doesn't come back. Nasty business. Killing Ichabod Boyle like that.
A lot of blood. You?
Oh, this is a terrible assignment. Who wants to keep watch over a place where someone was just gutted, even if it was an ass like Ichabod Boyle?
Well, he's not very. They're not very fond of him, that's for sure.
I'm hungry.
How many do I have down there? Got one there. One there.
Don't even know that. I can just open up. Yes.
Anything? Anything? Oh, that's sure to raise up an alarm. If I break that. Coin. Letter to Laura. Laura, don't tell me my business. My family's been at this game for a long time, and I'm not acting alone. Currently, I have several friends working on similar pamphlets aimed at further turning public opinion against Emily Caldwin and her cursed royal protector. Lord Bramley is calling her bastard daughter. That ought to light them up at court. Nathan Battenbridge is nearly finished with prosecution for Corvo Otano. I'm giving consideration to releasing my own as, should Parliament rule, a modest proposal. Yes, I know she's the Empress, but eventually she'll bow under the weight of what we will bring down upon her. First the gentry here in Dunwall, then the Parliament, finally the other isles. By early next month, look for these works plastered on the walls here in the capital city, but if you're abroad, you'll see them in Dabkova, Alba, Karnaka, Kilkenny, and Yarrow as well. I have friends all over. Laura, don't let it slip your mind for a second. Boyle. Okay, anything else up here? Other than that he was busy doing stuff he shouldn't have. Okay, save. Save. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Got a couple of guys out there. Anyone here? Nope. So why don't I try... Let's see, can I get rid of these guys? Let's see.
Damn it, I need to pee.
Someone there. Noise.
You gonna come upstairs? You're gonna come upstairs? Hello? Okay, that's another one down. Okay. Ta-dum. Here. Okay, is there just the one left or is there two? Well, save. No. Right, 649. Yeah. Why wouldn't it do it before? Don't know. Okay. Ta-da! I got them. Now I can loot the place at my leisure. So let's look at the dead guy. Ichabod Boyle case. Peter Atkins, box maker. On the 16th day, month of Earth, just before midnight, I was on my way home after a couple of ales at the pub. Stopping to pee next to Boyle Company offices, I heard moaning and furniture creaking, so I thought maybe some people were having fun and I could have a peek. But when I got close to the windows, that's when Mr. Boyle started screaming like a slaughtered pig. He was all tied up. There was someone wearing a hooded cloak, and I swear I think he was eating up Mr. Boyle's guts. Blech. This has to be the Crown Killer, I told myself, and so I ran as fast as I could into the nearest watch post to get help. And your soldiers could have made it to Boyle in time if they hadn't taken half an hour to find me for throwing up. Anyone would have done the same after what I had been through. You guys should have some respect. Uh-huh. Inspect.
Is that Ichabod Boyle? Another victim of the Crown Killer just days ago in Dunwall.
Uh-huh. Okay. What is there to steal in this place? Coins. Coins, coins, coins. Coins. Nothing. The Crown Killer is watching. Okay. Over here? Nope. Okay, let's rob some of these safes. Gotta love banks. Safes. Light pouch. Nothing. Safe. Oh, hello, Tibian ore. Couple coins. Doesn't look like there's anything. More coins. Pistol, which I cannot use. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. Some more safes. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing as far as I can see. There's a lot of broken glass. Oh, cash register. Empty cash register. Coin. 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 More money. Money, 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 money. Coin. 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 Okay. let's go upstairs. Like that. And let's go on from here.
Nah, not this time.
Okay. Let's keep walking. She's pretty, good at the jumping thing, isn't she? Okay, save over here. Okay, let's go down to the bottom. And down we go. Ouch. Now. Sometimes I can't judge the distances very well. Okay. Come on. Ah, bugger. Don't want to fight a bunch of guys. Don't want to fight a bunch of guys. Do you want to load? Yes. I just don't want to fight a bunch of guys. Okay. And back we go. Back we go. You like to save. Up. And over.
Huh?
Okay. You can go anytime. Fine. Let's see if I can get into here without him seeing me. Hello,
First the shortage
people.
of whale oil, then the murders. Now, what's ever going on tonight?
Miss that.
Crown killer.
We should talk to the
I
magistrate.
can't
See
do
if she-
anything for you. You'd better run.
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't
This is
go.
bad.
Gin, 2 ounces, cane sugar, small spoon, ice, and a handful of nutmeg fresh. Customers don't ask for a gin sling if you don't know the proper drink. Here's the way we do it.
I'd pay my taxes and all the fees. I'd pay bribes too if it meant the roads weren't blocked off. If there's something you need, I'm the wrong sort of person to ask.
Well, let's check. See what we've got around here. Let's see what we've got around here.
Are you coming tonight?
Sure.
That was a little bit risky, but you know, got it. Okay, let's do open the latch.
It's been hard to get any business done here in Dunwall. But that's all about the change. City Watch has its hands full with what's been happening. Crown killer, lunatic and all. Whatever the Royals are fighting about. Can't make it easy.
Ah, the Hatter Gang. Also ready to profit from times of turmoil.
People are getting rich in Colero.
Save, since I'm in a new section. Save, save, save.
In Karnaka, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
Boom. And pocket and boom. Hello. Let's store you guys somewhere. Or you're not going to be seen. That looks good. And take up you. And hide you. Stop you. And see what's around here. Oh! Star chart. Coins. Pistol, which I still can't use, but I can use you. I can take you. You know, if they have a shortage, they certainly are kind of wasteful about all this stuff, aren't they? Health elixir. Okay. Got you closed. Oh, hello, some coins. Bread, which I don't need. Oh, some more coins. Save. anything over here? I don't know. Or is it just some rocks? It's just some rocks. Okay. Let's go back. Hello. Oops. Did you see me? Did you see me and did he go away? Is the question. Or did he forget about me already? Okay. Ultimately, that's where I want to go. See if I can get anything more around here. First. I don't necessarily want all the treasure, but I'll get some of the stuff. What? What? Guy there, guy there. Guy there. Okay, is anyone moving? Are they all just staying where they are? Okay. I know, I'm playing it a little bit risky. That's okay.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Okay. Okay. Save.
I'll search.
Better have a look.
Anything there that I don't have? Order to clear the docks. I won't tolerate any more questions. Send all the boats away from the docks. Tell them it's for the anniversary of the death of our beloved Empress Jessamine. Threaten to seize their vessels. I don't care. Just clear out the dock. Clear the docks. And according to the morning patrol, there was a woman here earlier who refused to leave. She captains the Terrible Whale, or the Dreadful Whale, or some other rubbish. She was asking for an audience with the Royal Protector. If you see her, I want her arrested immediately. You have your orders, Blevins, and trust me, you don't want to make trouble right now. Captain Mortimer Ramsey.
I'll tear you to pieces!
I know.
Made noise.
I know, I died. I suck at combat. I suck at combat. What can I say? What can I say? I know there's someone over there. Well, I don't even know if it's worth my while.
That's Emily Clark. Hey, Lewis! No! He's dead.
Fuck me. I don't even know if it's worth my while, to be perfectly honest. I will try once more. I will try once more.
They accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts. Huh. I'll help you look around. I'll search with you. Wait, I'll have a look over there. Huh? Who's there? I'll check around here.
Said I don't even know if it's worth my while, and if it's not, then I will go back.
What? Alright. That's Emily Caldwin. Ready? No mercy. No! Damn it! She's wounded! Come on, let's finish this!
Circle.
Think you're smart? I'll find you!
Not really hiding at the moment. I'm just exploring. Just want to see if there's anything over here that's worth my while. And if not, I will... just one newspaper, which I've read. You know, I don't think there's much over here. So, let's do this. was over here. I think it was over here. Because there wasn't really enough there for worth my while. And quite frankly, I don't.
Even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
We set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we
Didn't realize it was all the way back here that I had it saved.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the
Oh, well.
wind is blowing in our favor for once.
It was more fun to smack them. And your turn. Your turn. There you go. And we'll dump you in the corner. And we'll dump your friend in the corner. Do this all over again. As I did not save. This is why you save. Okay. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's the coins that I saw. I wish I'm too close. Now we'll save. That way I don't have to do the whole damn thing over again if I fuck up. And I will invariably fuck up. Okay. Okay, in the water we go. And reach the shore.
No chance I could slip past all these you. Hey, over here.
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, lethality. Merciful, didn't kill anyone. I was detected by one. That's not too bad. I found most of the coins. Got both paintings. And I protected the printer. I took what gold I could from the tower. I robbed the safe. And I locked Mortimer Ramsey away. Okay. Something feels off. Find out what is going on. A strange visit. Oh, there in a minute.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd.
Okay, where are we here? Blocked. And look at that.
What is this place? Where am I?
You are in a
I can feel
place.
something moving closer. Watching.
Here we go. Hello.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Accept the youngster's mark. Yes.
It burns.
I want the powers.
I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
Far reach.
All the stories. They're true. Incredible.
Okay. Up we go.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
And there's a frozen Corvo. And down we go. And there's the dead guy she found earlier.
What is that? It feels familiar.
It's the heart.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
The heart.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should.
Keep going up. Up, 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 and up and up, up and up and up and up. And around the corner. No, this is not the way they want me to go.
In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses. There's a strange power in this place.
Oh, that's the doorway.
I will never walk in the sun again. I know it now. The one who took my life walks the world still. But he has withdrawn.
Okay.
Who is Delilah, really? How could she? I don't understand.
Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now what am I? I remember the last day I saw you, out behind the tower.
So,
Lessons from your father coursing through your head, and lessons from your mother as well.
outside her shrine. Oh.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Uh-huh. And that's it.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Okay. I need to take a break and make some supper. And this is as good a time as any. Save. Oh yes. Gonna save. And I'm gonna quit for now. Back to main menu. Because I'm hungry and it's supper time.